welcome back to my channel. Second video, still getting used to it. Give me a break. With Valentine's Day coming up, I thought it would be really fun to do a Valentine's Day look. Something pinky with a little bit of warms, maybe a little bit of reds. Something cute. Some of us are going to be going out. Others will be eating by ourselves and celebrating February the 15th, National 50% Off Chocolate Day. I figured it'd be fun to do something with a palette that a lot of us already have, and I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. Yeah. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I have no plan as to how this is going to come out. So I'm like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but let's try it, and then it comes out. So, welcome. And let's get started. Cool. Before I start my eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer 24-hour eye base. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to put 24-hour eye base on my eye, and I'm going to bring it up into my brow bone. With this one in particular, less is more. Very little amount is what you want to use. Like that's enough for both eyes. Don't go crazy, because what happens is it'll form a film and it'll have little streaks, and then you'll be able to see the streaks through your eyeshadow, and then you're gonna be mad at me. I told you first. And I think I said it in the last video. If I didn't, this is actually really nice too, because this primer helps your foundation to keep from creasing. I would not recommend putting this on your entire face, but what I like to do is bring it down a little bit and kind of rub it in, and then put some on my forehead. I make this face a lot, so my foundation creases right there and right there. This actually keeps it from creasing. And I put some right in here to keep my concealer from creasing. I'm gonna do my eyebrows the same way I did my eyebrows in the last video. If you want, I will put the link down below. And yeah, so we're just gonna speed right through this. Why do I keep closing that? Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. If I knew why I do that, I wouldn't be doing it. Where you get the money for the shoes, girl? Just another Instagram girl. Whip it up and meet her. Whipping up two-seater. Says she love me, don't believe her. Can't believe I wanted you. He's a sad boy. He's Sad Boys Club. Like he can be part of the club. Like he raps about other stuff, but like he could be part of the club. Back to makeup. Now I'm back with my eyebrows on, and let's get it popping. So I thought that we could use a palette that a lot of us already have. If you don't have this palette, you'll need to have it. But I don't know what you're doing with your life if you don't have this palette. Not really though. The Modern Renaissance palette. Start off with Raw Sienna. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a transition, and then we're just going to rainbow around. So my eyebrows are on. I already have my 24-hour eye base on. Alright, so Raw Sienna and Golden Ochre, mixing them together. And I'm using the NYX 16 brush, just a little blending brush. So I'm going to go in with orange. I use oranges with a lot of my eye looks that don't need to have orange in them. I'm going to use orange. So I'm doing it basically in the same area that I did the other one in, just a little bit lower, like in it. So if you can see where I did that brown. And I started here. Really small circular motion. Also, I got this new brush yesterday from MAC. This is actually a brand new brush. Like, I've never seen this brush. Yeah, it's a 240 and it's a tapered end. I don't read uses for brushes. I just look at the brush and I'm like, what can I use this for? And I'm like, that'll be really good for X, or this will be really good for Y. Like, and that's how I use my brushes. I literally don't read instructions for brushes. You know, it's all trial and error, and what might work for one person might not work for another. I don't know if you can see on camera, but this one is really diffused, and this one is blended, but it's not as diffused, and I think it has to do with this brush. I really do. Woo! Okay, so now we're switching brushes. This is a MAC 221 brush. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know. I love these brushes, but it's because my eye is smaller. I have more space in the brow bone, but my actual eyes, like, I have a little baby eye. More 221s because it's easier for me to get in the crease with a little baby one like that. If you have a bigger eye, if you have more space, you can use a 217. I can use a 217 too. Whatever. I just like using it. I'm gonna use red ochre, which is this one. I'm just gonna you see how I'm doing a rainbow? So what I did was I started here and I did a little bit lower but still in there, and then I went a little bit lower but still in there, boom. So I'm like rainbowing downward. That's the plan. That's what we're going with today. Oh. And a little bit inward again. Now I'm going to take the red right next to it, the Venetian red. Venetian red? Yeah, I think it's called Venetian red. And I'm just going to go right in that area with it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, we're about to move up to level 2 makeup. Are you ready? I believe in us. I think we can do it. We're going to do a halo eye. I use Select Cover Up Concealer by MAC. And you want to do it in shades that are definitely not your shade, the lightest shade. I'm going to use NW20, which is obviously not my skin color. It's going to get a little tricky here. So hold on. Let me I'm nervous now. Oh, here we go. I feel like this is almost as bad as eyeliner when it's like the moment of truth. So I'm going to do it with a 242 brush by MAC. Same thing I used to clean my brows with. Tilt your head back so you can see your natural crease line. And do it in the center, right under. Some people like to go above, but I'm going to do it a little bit. I just kind of let the universe, the creativity gods take over. How you do that? I don't know. I just do it. I have confidence that it's gonna be okay. And I think my #1 advice to new artists would be keep going. Like when you do something and it don't look right, like don't just be like, it doesn't look right, I'm gonna wipe it off. Like just keep going and it'll come out fine. Temperatura. I'm gonna use this color of the palette. I'm gonna use the same 242 brush that I use with my concealer. Just make sure that your brush is clean and that there's no more concealer left on the palette, on the brush, not the palette. Same 217 brush, going back into Love Letter and packing back into the corners. I'm gonna use Instacurl by MAC. MAC mascaras are something that are just like bomb. They're just bomb. It don't matter. It's like they're bomb. Oh my god, this show is crazy.
Hold on, man.
Okay, sorry about that. My camera died. I was watching Grant Cardone's live and it was lit. So my lashes are on, my eyes are on. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and tightline. And I'm gonna take the 217 that still has that pink love letter color on it. Drag it a little bit. That's my eye look. So now I'm gonna put my foundation on. We're gonna fast forward through all of that, and then I'll give you the finish. That's my final look. Make sure that you like and that you subscribe so you can see every time I drop a new video. Thanks for watching.